We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Jeff Samardzija, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
So striding forward now, Victor Robles. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Robles.
First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Runs up and gets this one down. And Posey's able to get him at first, and the bunt for hit attempt is foiled. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today. Here
now is Trey Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. His past meetings with Samardzija, he's batting .500, 6 for 12. He also has 1 home run. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Crawford. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping in, Howie Kendrick, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Now it'll be the Giants. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants, the center fielder, Steven Duggar.
Now the pitch.
Inside, ball one.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3. Lifted in the air to center. Giving chase is Robles. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. Pulled toward right center field. Robles waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Juan Soto to the plate now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 home. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fastball just inside.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Taylor, playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick. Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former rookie of the year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
0-1 the count. He's ready now. The pitch. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. On the ground to third. Up with it is Longoria. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Belt, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw on the first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, The bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
He'll enter play at 313. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounder down, and this will kick off the third base bag. And they will recover and throw him out at first, and that is a bizarre play.
The right fielder, Alex.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Welcome back to Oracle Park, home of the Giants, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. They rank among the best teams in the league in strikeouts and hits allowed, which is no doubt an indication that they have a lot of depth on this staff. One member of the coaching staff reiterated that most teams realistically have only 2 or 3 dominant arms, if that. But we're extremely fortunate. We've got so many talented guys that we're really confident in throwing out there in just about any situation. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And he fouls this one off. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Victor Robles digging in now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2.
No, inside.
Struck him out, so a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. National. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second, but Kendrick is there to pull it in, and there's your first out. So one gone here in the San Francisco third, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Taylor is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And now the Giants pitcher, Jeff Samardzija. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Fouled off. Scherzer looks in. Here it is on 0-1.
1-1.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. That's popped up. Turner into shallow left. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Turner, a native Floridian. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he's forced to protect with 2 strikes as he had to reach for that one to foul it away. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. In there at the knees, strike 1.
0-1.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Slapped hard the opposite way. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
4-1. He'll enter play right at 333. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Michael Taylor will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in, Steven Duggar back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. Now
here's the pitch. To second for Kendrick. He's got it. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out. Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit to third. Longoria's there. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. In now as Asdrubal Cabrera, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Sliced hard on the ground. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Now batting, the first base.
Into the box now. Ryan Zimmerman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
1-0.
And that misses, ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Zimmerman comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan Zimmerman. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for one. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Count is 3-1.
And it's fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. The man at second with 1 down, and in at bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Dickerson playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
The 2-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Taylor up into the arcade and out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Here's Buster Posey now. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
As the pitching coach heads out for the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. Now at the plate, Max Scherzer to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach.
Not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. He's set. Here it comes.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Heading out towards shallow right. Dickerson's under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with one out in the inning now.
Second baseman, Howie.
Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ball one to start the at-bat. Grounded to short. Crawford's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here now is Juan Soto. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there, strike one. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Nationals. So digging in now, Jeff Samardzija. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And he popped him up. Taylor coming on. But this will land untouched. Now another 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Steven Duggar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Robles waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now batting, Wilmer Flores. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the. Stepping into the box, Michael Taylor. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Next for Washington, the catcher, Yan.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Strike taken to throw. He is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Behind 0-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next.
And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable.
Nick Vincent comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 50, Nick Vincent.
Stepping in now as Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Gomes over at second. Cabrera at first with no outs. Throw down to third. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Starlin Castro will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Castro carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. That's wide. 2-0. As a look, now the pitch.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1 the count now. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Striding in, Victor Robles. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. So coming to the plate, Trey Turner. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And a late squeeze attempt, but this will be foul. Oh. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked a bit.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Sean Doolittle gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 63.
Now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out.
The first baseman, number 9.
Stepping in, Brandon Belt. He's set, and the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he is in there.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, Devo, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him, 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And this throw gets away from him. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy's changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
In now, Buster Posey. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 offering. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. The runner scores from second.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he lines it out to center. And that's in there. Base hit. Dickerson ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Yolmer Sanchez will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. In his career, Sanchez is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. That's in there, base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Now in the box, Steven Duggar. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Hit on the ground to third. Cabrera's there. He'll come to the plate with it, and they get the force at home. Fernando Carrasco has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Fernando Carrasco.
New inning set to get underway. Into the box, Howie Kendrick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit out towards second. Flores is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Mauricio Dubon will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
Aramis Garcia is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Yastrzemski. Still ranging back. And it's gone into the arcade section.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals.
Outside.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Swung on and missed. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's the second out.
Now back.
Striding in now for the Nats, Yan Gomes. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Trevor Gott enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 58, Trevor Gott.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Strike taken up in the zone. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Here's another 1-2.
Ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. But the Nationals draw one back on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Giants 4 and the Nationals 3. At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The second baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First offering on its way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number one.
The right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Yastrzemski. And he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Well hit to right. Taylor's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Belt. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the pitch.
Nope.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
That's exactly what you want from a guy in a game when you're leading by 1 run. He gets a chance to drive a guy in, and he promptly delivers with an RBI that gives him an extra run to play with. You know the guys in the bullpen appreciate that.
And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Giants get a run on the RBI double. Last. Coming to the plate now as Dribble Cabrera. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Reyes Maranta comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 54, Reyes Maranta.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Duggar going back. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The throw is wild and it gets away. The tag comes down and they're going to get him at third. Aggressive base running there following some shoddy defensive play, but it doesn't work out for him. So now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Maranta is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty D, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Now another 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Eric Thames will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Eric Thames.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. 1-1. And the pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Washington, good night.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Giants jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Nick Vincent earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Reyes Maranta closes the door for the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the National League West, Nick Vincent earned the 3rd W of his season as the Giants grabbed one from the Nationals, 5-3. They now have 5 straight wins. The Tigers secured a win in extra innings over the Padres, 3-2. The Reds took down the visiting Diamondbacks, 4-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers hit 3 long balls as they plundered the Pirates, 14-6. The Colorado Rockies put up 16 hits on the day as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 9-4. The Braves got the best of the visiting Mets, 3-2. Scott Kingery needed only a triple to hit for the cycle as the Phillies disposed of the Cubs, 5-3. The Cardinals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins, 7-4. The New York Yankees totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians, 7-5. The Kansas City Royals combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Rays in extra innings 10-8. The Baltimore Orioles took down the visiting Blue Jays 3-2. Avisail Garcia was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs as the Twins took care of the Red Sox 3-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 7-3. The Seattle Mariners totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 8-2. The Houston Astros racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 8-6. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.